Well, the other big story, Srinagar city is all decked up to welcome the leaders of the G20 member nations amid tight security. Ostensibly, China has skipped the meeting. The government says it's Beijing's loss, not New Delhi's. Over 60 delegates from member nations are attending India's three-day G20 tourism meet in Srinagar, the first such international event since the abrogation of Article 370 in 2019, highlighting how Jammu and Kashmir is now walking along with the rest of the country on the path of prosperity. The government says that it is now pushing to make the Union Territory reclaim its position as a destination for filmmakers as well as for tourism.
आज का जम्मू कश्मीर हड़ताल, अलगाववादी या पत्थरबाजों की भूमि नहीं है। यह शांति और समृद्धि की जमीन बन गई है।
Now, stringent security arrangements have been made to ensure that the event concludes incident-free. India's elite National Security Guard and the Marine Commandos will be helping the police and paramilitary forces to secure the venue. The G20 Tourism Working Group meeting is aimed at strengthening economic growth, preserve cultural heritage and promote sustainable development of the region. As for the absentations, along with China, Turkey, Egypt also skipped the event. Saudi Arabia sent a delegation of travel industry representatives instead of officials. The world's largest democracy is holding the G20 Presidency for 2023. New Delhi has planned more than 100 meetings across the country. This includes a summit set to be held in September this year. And Idris Sloan is now joining us live for the very latest on this. Idris, take us through the latest developments. What happened on day two? Clearly, good reception from member nations here. Several countries being represented.
Well, absolutely. There were majorly three sessions held today. The first was the inaugural session, which was the inauguration was done by the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir along with the Union Minister for Tourism, as well as some of the Union Ministers from the Cabinet as well. We saw a huge presence of the foreign delegates as well as people from Jammu and Kashmir attending that inaugural session. The two more sessions mostly spoke about the ecotourism and film tourism. The more specific being the film tourism, because Jammu and Kashmir government has been pushing for film tourism from quite some time. There have been around 300 new destinations that have been added to the list for the filmmakers who would be interested to come to Kashmir and shoot. There is a one window approval for the film crews who are coming to Kashmir Valley for the shoots as well. Overall, focus is on film tourism. Jammu and Kashmir government hopes that after this G20 meeting, more and more film crews, not only from India but abroad, would come to Kashmir to shoot their films and dramas. On the other hand, security remains one of the major concerns for the government of Jammu and Kashmir. We've seen a three-tier security system in place. The first line of security has been given to the Indian Army's NSG. They are the ones who are guarding the delegates who have come from various countries. On the other side, we've also seen Indian Navy's Marine Commandos guarding the Dal Lake, where the premise where the SKICC building is, where the meeting is being held. The third line of security lies with the Jammu and Kashmir police as well as the paramilitary forces like CRPF, who have been guarding not only the venue but also the whole of Srinagar city. We're being told for tomorrow there would be no sessions, but there were all the delegates who've come from different countries would be taken for an excursion, especially to the Mughal Gardens in Srinagar.
Right, Idris, and we will be tracking all the latest developments tomorrow as well with you. Thanks very much indeed for joining us with the latest.